How are you becoming a better teacher?
I don't think of being a teacher, which just sounds so unappealing. And it's fascinating to me because what I enjoy so much now is training. In the business world, we go in and do executive training. We do corporate training for employee training. And it really is a teacher in the end. So I think the word teaching alone also has so many connotations for me. But so I'll call it instructor. As an instructor, I think I'm constantly learning. So what the basics are kind of the facilitation and, kind of going that route. But I realize how much and how important in this day and age that storytelling is, being able to engage people at an emotional level as opposed to informational level.
Yeah.
Is such a differentiating thing in this world, because I think those are the things that stick with people for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And I think now that I'm able to step back a little bit from what I'm doing, being able to shift and know when to give the information versus when to be more of the storytelling and an emotional connection and engaging is something that I've been learning as I go on. I find it is impactful once you start to gauge the differences and you're able to do that.
Can you give me an example of a way that you use storytelling to make a point?
So I do a lot of keynote speeches for corporate events. And a lot of times, because they're corporate, the people that bring me in, that's usually the organizers of the conference, they'll say, I want you to talk about these issues, diversity and the impact it's having in the corporate world and this sort of thing. And it's informational. And so I kind of try and keep it, this is the content they want, this is what it is. And more recently, I've kind of backed away from it and I say, okay, this is the content that they want, but let me deliver it with stories that can be much more entertaining if I just kind of keep it like humorous and light. And I noticed that when I walk away, the audience is much more, that's much more stickier too, especially a group of people that have been working all day, or, these are exhausted professionals in the end. So do they really want another piece of information? Probably not. But sometimes you have people that feel they need to hit these boxes. So we can still hit these boxes with content, but we can take it beyond just information.